Hey everybody, Freddy here, and today I'm here to talk about the Fuze card. The card that was supposed to turn this into this, but didn't quite succeed for me. As you can see in my previous videos, the unboxing link down below and the setup link down below. Getting started with the Fuze card was pretty easy. There was of course some hiccups getting the cards on, but overall the process was pretty good and the setup seemed to be fairly easy. So I was very eager to get started with using it. And also the specs seemed pretty good. You could get 30 cards into one card. Goes for credit cards, membership cards, this sort of stuff. And the battery life is 30 days. Security seems pretty good. Every button works. It was easy to start up, charge. It had a separate charger, which also included a battery, so if you ran out of juice when you were outside, you could charge it up. But juice on the card would last for 30 days, so that wouldn't be an issue. So everything seemed to be pretty good. But here comes the issue. It didn't work in the stores, and I'll tell you why. So I've been using this or trying to use it for 3-4 days. I've tried multiple locations, electronic stores, restaurants, kiosks, food stores, pretty much any place you would normally go to. And the issue we're having here, I live in Finland, so in Europe, and I think this is an issue which will affect most European countries, since we pretty much have the same system all around the place, is that all of my cards have chips in it. You know, the little thing, so you just don't swipe it, you just plug it in and enter your PIN code. And that's the way you make payments. Now, this doesn't have a chip on it. It only has the magnetic strip. And of course you can just swipe it, but the way they've done it in Finland is that the card knows if it has a chip, and the payment terminal where you're supposed to put in your card, asks you to use the chip. So when the process goes like this: when you swipe it, or you have paid for it, the cashier has rang up all the items and everything. You go to pay and to swipe it. The terminal says, please use the chip. Now, when I've asked in many stores that my card doesn't have a chip, is it possible to override this somehow? And they said, no, the terminal can't do it, or no, it's a store policy not to override it because it's a security issue. So this has meant that every time I've had to dig out my wallet and use a separate credit card. Now, of course, Fuze says that around Christmas they will have one version with a chip, and of course I've ordered that on Indiegogo as well. So I'm expecting that would work a bit better. But for now, if you live in a country where most of the credit cards have chips in them, I would not recommend that you buy this because it's useless. But on the other hand, if you live somewhere like the US or something like this, then you might have mostly swiping or magnetic cards, in which case this works perfectly. Or at least I think so, because I mean the machine has reacted on the credit card, but just not given me the permission to pay with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on eBay and sell it away. It was a nice try. I'm going to wait for the next Fuze card, but if you want to buy it, the link is also in the description. Cool idea though, and I really hope the new version with the chip does work. But for now, there's nothing I can do but sell it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out the setup and my other videos. and like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Hey, I just wanted to make a quick update about the Fuze card. So I saw this video on Fuze Facebook page where they said that it works perfectly in Germany. So what this German guy did was try to put the Fuze card in the card reader while trying to make a payment. Like, so where the chip would go, he tried to put it in like 2 or 3 times until the machine said something like the chip doesn't seem to work, use the magnetic strip. And they claim that it worked perfectly. Now, in my opinion, that doesn't work perfectly. That's not the way it should be. You look like an idiot every time you're gonna stand by the payment machine and try to put it in until you get the machine telling you to swipe your card. Now, I wanted to try this as well. I gave it a shot, and in Finland, when it does, the machine says something like, "There seems to be an issue with your card. Please give it to the cashier." And so when I gave them the card, they said that it needs to have a chip. So in Finland, that solution doesn't work. So yeah, this card is going on eBay. So if anyone wants to try it out, see how it works, then by all means you can find it there.